Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again for another footy talk, man. Don, what you telling me?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat, man. I know Rants is going to enjoy this one. I already had Lee Gunn on my case earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I know you're going to enjoy this one, bro.
3-point collectors, blood. It ain't for everyone, blood. You know, like that. It's not for everyone, bruv. We need to talk about your guy, Nonny, blood. Non-existent Madueke, blood. Another game, bro. Do you know what I mean, bro? It's not too late to sell your stocks, blood. I'm telling you, bro. This guy is atrocious, Don, bro. Like, we're not gonna. We need to stop this, bro. Do you know what I mean? These skinny black P&P wingers with their plats, bro. We need to let them all go, blood. Him, Barcola, all these man, bro, in the bin, blood. All of them. I'm tired of this, bro.
It's time to just take him out of the 11. You know what I mean? It's time for him to get a little bit of a get out of this comfortable zone that Maresca's got him in right now, because Maresca's got him thinking that he's a starter. You know what I'm saying? For me, I like Madueke. You know, I like how direct he is in that, but he's a squad player at best. That's why I was looking at Olise Rants. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at, for example, Esteval, who spoke about him last week. Bro, I told you already, his end product is better than Madueke's, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I've been screaming for Neto to come into the lineup from time because I want to see Neto start on the right. Yeah, I don't make these decisions. You know what I mean? So every time Madueke plays badly, I'm getting crashed on as if I want to keep playing him.
No, but that's because you vouch
playing.
for him, bruv, and you're one of the only people I know here that have actually vouched for this brother. Like, obviously, I don't know anyone that's really, I don't know anyone that rates him like that. So every time he crashes, bro, you get me, man, are gonna be looking in your direction, fam, because you're the advocate, bro. Like I've never seen anyone praise this guy before you, blood.
Bro, I rate how direct he is, but he needs to improve. He needs to be more creative, and his finishing needs to improve as well. I've always said this about him, bro. I've always said this about him. Like, yes, he's got a very, very good component that I like in wingers, but there's more that I need from him, and he's improving it. Do you get it? But the past however many games since Forest, he hasn't really done much offensively. Like against you lot, he was poor. So many others. Yesterday, he was poor. Apart from that one cross he put in for Fofana, he was poor. You know what I'm saying? Against Liverpool, he didn't really get the ball much. But I'll be real, Rants, man. Like, Maresca's kind of changed things around. He's taken Palmer away from him because Palmer's not playing in the right half space anymore. It's Gusto that's playing there. And for me, Gusto and Madueke have not got a good relationship, bro. Yeah, the link up between them is just not there. You know what I'm saying? It's really not there, bro. Yeah? So that little tweak that Maresca's made, it's affected Palmer's game. And for me personally, it's affected Madueke's game as well. You usually see Palmer getting on the ball, getting on the half turn. He either goes to Jackson or he goes to Madueke. Yeah. Now you're not really seeing Madueke getting on the ball much. And I've got to look at the structure. I've got to look at the fact that you've taken Palmer away from him, bro. You know what I mean? This is the equivalent of taking Odegaard and playing him in the left half space rather than the right. You're taking him away from Saka. You get what I'm saying? That's how I kind of look at him, man. But at the same time, he's got to take accountability, man, because I'm seeing him yesterday. He's getting on the ball. It's like Timber was scaring him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really trying to run at Timber. He just wasn't really looking that confident. You know what I mean? So, listen, just give him a little rest, innit? Take him out of the 11. Neto's on good form right now. Best winger on the pitch yesterday. And we go from there because Neto's quality.
When he moves over to the right-hand side, bro, the way he struck that strike as well, bro, he can hit the football, innit? He struck the ball well, and he put in a very good cross for what's his name? Your right back. And he missed it, innit?
Gusto.
Yeah, but it was a sick cross though. You know what I mean? And but that cross shows you the value of having a left footer on the left. This is why I like players on their strong side, bro, for that reason. Because as a striker, there's nothing more that you hate, blood, than a player checking back, blood, when you've made your run. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to just make your run. And when you've got a player on the strong side, they put the ball into the box, you can attack it. When they have to check back, then you have to check your run, get back on side, and then the trajectory of the ball and all that. In-swingers are a nightmare for strikers running in. They're a nightmare, bro. Like you want to out-swinger.
If you get them spot on, like yesterday, he put an in-swinger in for Palmer. Like Palmer nearly got to it, bro, from the right, and he whipped it in from the right. Like with Saka, for example, Saka's obviously left-footed. He plays on the right. When you see those whips back post, bro, they're perfect because all you need to do is just get a bit of contact on it, and it's going in because of how quickly he whips it in. And Neto does similar things, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like Neto can comfortably cross on his left and right foot. This guy's on. He's comfortable on his right foot as well. He's just quality, bro. He's quality, man. The main thing with him, we just need to keep him fit.
No. He done his thing though, bro. He showed he was worth what you paid for him. Do you know? I mean, he's a good player. Everyone knew he was a good player, to be honest, bro. He's been one of them ones where he's kind of been one of the players outside of like the big six clubs that everyone's kind of agreed that there's a player there.
They'll take him, yeah.
Like everyone was kind of like would take him. Do you know what I mean? United have said it, Tottenham have said it. I've seen everyone say it. Arsenal have said it. I know Arsenal fans have said it. Like he's one of the
for Arsenal, man. He starts on the left for them all day long. You know what I mean? He starts all day long.
He's a player, man. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where Neto was good, but you saw the quality that he has compared to Madueke. Like even the way he took the goal, like you couldn't imagine Noni scoring a goal like that. And it just shows you that he doesn't have the abilities, really. When it's all said and done, for where Chelsea want to go, he's not good enough, bro. Like, and this
is about Madueke. His finishing is inconsistent. Like it's improving, and he's got examples of like scoring some good goals. I remember last year he scored a goal against Luton. He scored a goal against Sheffield. He scored a goal against Leicester in the FA Cup as well. That was a very good goal. You know what I mean? He likes to always bend it. That's one thing about Noni. Yeah, he likes to finesse shot. That's what he likes to do. He doesn't really lace shots. He needs to do that more often, innit? Because Neto likes to just put his foot through it. You know what I'm saying? Even Felix, João Felix as well. He likes to put his foot through the ball. So listen, like I said, Madueke is a squad player, innit? That's what he is. Yeah, off the bench, he can be good against tired legs and that as well. And starting certain games, if he's playing well, I don't mind it. But right now, he's got to come out the 11, man. Start him, or start Neto on the right, and then for me, I'd probably start Mudryk on the left right now. Let Sancho get a little bit more fitness and then come back in.
I hear it.
You know what I'm saying? What are you thinking of? What do you think of Mudryk this season, bro?
I haven't seen enough of him, but he took his goal well the other day. He could be improving. He could be. I don't know, because I haven't really seen it. I see him more of him in the training videos than I do in the games, because he doesn't really play. You know what I mean? But But the thing is with Mudryk is weird, because he has the raw attributes, but I can't seem to put my finger on why it's not working for him.
Like, it's starting to work though. This is the thing. The conversation now is that he's improving, bro. You know, his decision making is getting better. The way he is in and around the box is getting better. You know what I'm saying? The chance creation has always been there, even when people are trying to cook him. Last season, bro, there was a point where only Palmer was creating more chances for us than him. Do you get it? Like, he's got a very good cross on him, and the little cutbacks that he does as well. If we had a box striker like an Osimhen, listen, as much as I don't like the guy, Omorodian, he's another one that's good in the box as well. Mudryk will get a lot more assists. Do you get it? Even like, bro, when we drew against Forest, remember that header that Nkunku missed? Yeah, that was Mudryk that whipped it in. Do you get it? So he's actually been playing well in the cameos that he's had, didn't it? He hasn't really had much game time. But this is where you need to now give him the opportunity to start, because Maresca's been trusting him more off the bench. Do you get what I'm trying to say? He's been actually taking him off the bench a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? And listen, this is just boring now. This is boring. Like, yes, his IQ wasn't great last season and that, but if you actually watch Mudryk now, there's been a shift in his game. Like, he's improving. He's starting to understand where he needs to position himself. You know what I mean? Defensively as well. He's been working well, going the other way as well, bro. So yeah, he needs to starting games. And just on this, but Mudryk's decision making is not good, bro. Again, like I've said, this season I've been seeing him creating some very good chances in vital areas. Usually Mudryk would just break it down, but he's actually been tidy in the final third, bro.
Yeah. So it just comes down to that. But I think that the raw attributes are there. He's got the ability to carry the ball. He's got real pace. You know, certain man, they say players are fast. No, he's got real pace, blood. You know what I mean? Not Garnacho pace or Saka pace. Like, he's got scary pace. Like,
bro,
you know what I mean? He's got real scary pace.
That cross that he put in for Nkunku, he got the ball from our own half, Rants, and carried it all the way, and he just whipped it in on his left foot, and he ain't even left-footed. You know what I'm saying? He's right-footed, bro, and he whipped it in on his left. He's gonna be a player, man. And like I said, for me, the main thing with him was that he just needed a coach to get it out of him. You know, people like to look at his age and whatnot. Bro, it's the experience that I look at more, right? Before he came to Chelsea, my man went on loan twice to some weird teams. One of them was even...
Yeah, but also, he hadn't played loads of games, blood. I think he only had like 30...
Bro, he didn't even have 50 appearances playing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 30 appearances, I think, in the Ukrainian league, or less than that.
Exactly. So if you actually break it down, Mudryk's experience is that of like a under 23, under 21.
Yeah, like an academy player. Yeah,
an academy player. Yeah, that's why you were seeing some good bits in parts, but most of it was raw, because he's still a raw player. But now you're actually seeing Maresca's coaching is helping him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he barely had any experience before he came England. All people kept seeing before he came, because we all thought he was going Arsenal. Yeah, was the Champions League, that game against Celtic and the game against Madrid. Other than that, there was no one watching this guy week in, week out, bro. If you were watching him, you'll probably see the same shit you've been seeing at Chelsea. Do you know what I'm saying? So he just needed a coach. He just honestly needed a coach, bro. And right now, he's got a good coach that knows what he's doing and knows how to help him.
I hear it.
You know what I mean?
And one thing I'd say, he's 24 stuff, it don't mean nothing. And the reason why I say it don't mean nothing is because there are certain players at 24. Look at, say, Kobe Mino, for instance. No, let's look at Bukayo Saka, because he's going to be 24 soon. He's got
over 200 appearances, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. So you can't compare him at 24 to someone that's had a different career trajectory. So just flat out mentioning somebody's age, yeah, you need to look at the experience, you need to look at the mileage on the player. Like Saka's an old 23-year-old. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? He's an old 23-year-old in football. Mudryk's a young 23-year-old or 24-year-old in football because he hasn't got the mileage, he hasn't played the football, he doesn't have the experience. So everyone's age is not the same. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Everyone's career is not the same. It's as simple
Yeah.
as that. That's what I'm saying. You have to break it down. Like there's a lot of casuals just look at it and say, oh, because he's 25, he's gonna have all the experience in the world. It doesn't work like that, bro.
Saka's got the experience of a 27, 28-year-old player, yeah, and he's 23.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Saka's got the experience that a lot of 30-year-olds start to have.
Yeah,
the amount of appearances he's got for Arsenal is what you get when you're in your late 20s, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it works differently for everyone, bro. It works differently from everyone. No one could ever gaslight me about what I was seeing from Mudryk. Yes, you were seeing probably more bad than good, but at the same time, bro, it's confidence as well, man. You know, he plays well. Last season with Poch, he gets dropped again for Sterling. He comes on, he gets an assist, he gets a goal, he gets dropped again for Sterling. Or Chilwell plays ahead of him at left wing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that about? You know, he wasn't even making certain squads with Graham Potter, bro. Yeah, he's had Graham Potter, Frank Lampard, that Bruno guy for one game against Liverpool, the baldy, yeah, that stayed when Potter got sacked. And Poch, right, and Maresca now. So he's had 4 shit coaches basically the whole time that he's been here. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Potter's not shit, but he wasn't brave at the time, innit? He kept chopping and changing the lineups, right? Because he had a big squad. Remember, he had like 40 men to deal with and that, bro. Do you get it? He kept chopping and changing the squad. So it's actually the first time Mudryk's had real coaching. This is the first time, and it shows, bro. It shows.
No, 100%. So I think every player needs to be judged, yeah. Judged in isolation to a certain degree, innit? And yeah, if they are gonna keep him, that's a big if. I still think he gets moved on at the end of the season.
Nah, he's not getting moved on. He's not getting moved on, bro. I'll be real. I'll be so real with you, man, because the potential is mad. Like
I think you see that potential, but I don't think the club, and I also don't think your manager is gonna have the patience to wait for this so-called potential, bro, because he talks about Mudryk like he's frustrated with him.
Nah, bro. The thing is, I like the way he talks about him because he's being
so
real.
Do I.
He's keeping it real, yeah? And that's actually pushing Mudryk. Like the last time he came out and said, this is just Mudryk, bro, he came out and played very well the next game, yeah? And obviously the club, they actually briefed Fabrizio as well. He basically said there was a few clubs inquiring for Mudryk. They wanted to take him. The club said no. But at the same time, they kind of said it's make or break here for him, innit? Do you get it? And for me, it's very clear that he's improving. I just want to see him getting more minutes in the league now, man, because I think he can actually be effective for us. Like, if we started him at Anfield instead of Sancho, I think he does more against Trent. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it. I completely hear it. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see that. And another player I see getting criticism for your team is Levi as well. Another player that I've never really rated anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, he can pass the ball. Yeah. Cool. But I think everything else is getting called into question, bro. I don't think he had a great game. I think he showed a lot of naivety for the fucking yellow card that he got.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think that's the key area that you, man, are really lacking in is them defensive areas, which is weird because you spent a lot of money on defenders. You bought Badiashile, you bought the Sassy, you obviously got my man in from Fulham for free. You've got Fofana back and you've got Colwell. And between the 5 of them, I can't see one standout centre back that you're like, he must play.
Fofana, if Fofana can pick up his form the way he did yesterday, bro.
If he can get back to what he was, cool.
Yeah. That was Fofana at his best yesterday. That is the Fofana I love. You know what I mean? But again, you have to be real, Rants. Yeah, we've played in it. So I can empathize with footballers that are coming back from long-term injuries, bro. Yeah, because me myself, when I'm coming back from a long-term injury and I'm going into challenges, I'm second thinking things. Yeah, I don't want to run a certain way because I might re-injure myself, right? If you go back to Van Dijk when he came back from injury, bro, he was a bit shaky at times, bro.
Took him like 6 months.
Yeah. It took him a minute to like actually get back to his best because again, he had a big injury and a lot of people were saying, yo, Van Dijk could be cooked. And then now look at him. He's back to his best again. Do you get it? So with injuries like that, especially the knee, bro, that shit hurts. Yeah. That's a mental block as well. Like yesterday, I'm seeing Fofana getting the ball from the back and running. Yeah. Bro, that's not something I've really seen him doing this season, because it's very clear that he must think, oh shit, if I do that, I'm gonna hurt myself. Already, he's got an inflamed knee, so he's not even going on international break. Like France have called him up, but they said he's not going because his knee's inflamed. Yeah, I'm not surprised, because yesterday he was putting in a shift. Do you know what I'm saying? So these are the things that people forget about, bro. They look at it and say, oh, Fofana hasn't been amazing. This is that, bro. You have to be real, bro. The guy's been out for over a year with a big injury. It's going to take him a minute to get back to his best. Do you know what I mean? But I agree at the same time, like, defense is definitely an area where we need to improve. You know, for me, I like Colwell. I think he's got a high ceiling. I think he's a decent defender, but obviously his main strengths for me are the way he punches it into the midfield. Yeah. Yesterday, he was a bit scrappy in parts, innit? Like, he was giving the ball to them a couple of times, but I don't think he got cooked. The way people were saying, oh, he was shit yesterday. I don't think he was shit. I thought he was just average. You know what I mean? I was seeing him playing some very good passes to Gusto in the first half, the first few minutes, yeah? And Gusto was just slipping, bro. You know what I mean? In that right half space, you know? So, again, Fofana was better, but I feel like people overdo it with Cole a bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was abysmal yesterday. I just think he was average. I'll be real.
I hear it. No, that's a fair assessment. And what did you make overall, anyway, of the game?
Bro, it was a game of chess, Rants, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a game of chess, man. Both teams respected each other. You know, both teams respected the fact that we've both got good players. And it kind of felt like both teams didn't want to get caught on a counter, innit? Do you know what I mean? And they were scared to kind of take risks in key areas. For example, like Madueke, even Neto wasn't really that direct. Like, he was getting the ball into dangerous areas, but I didn't really see him running at white as much as I would have loved, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, even Gary Lineker was saying it. Not Gary Lineker, sorry. Gary Neville was saying it on commentary, that he's like, yo, I'm getting frustrated with Neto. Like, just take Ben White on. And for me, I was getting frustrated, bro, because if I'm looking at any weaknesses in Arsenal's defense, like, their fullbacks ain't shit, but you can get at them. You know what I mean? You can definitely get at them. And I felt like Neto and Madueke didn't really, well, they weren't really direct. Do you know what I'm saying? But both teams were good, man. I think off the ball, Arsenal closed a lot of our passing lanes. We weren't able to really play through the midfield as much as we would have liked.
Yeah, they set up to stop you from doing that, innit? It was obvious from the beginning. Arsenal didn't set up in their usual 4-4-2 mid-block. They set up a lot higher up the pitch to stop you from playing out, innit? They fully set their team up to stop you from playing. Like, that's how they set up, innit? So it was clear to me tactically that that's what Arteta did.
100%. But again, like I've said, even though they were setting up like that, Cole was still finding some very good passes.
You lot were still playing through them. I can't lie. I don't think it was that effective.
But this is the problem that I've got. When the ball's going into the spaces, like, for example, the first 10 minutes, Palmer was getting on the ball quite a bit, to be fair. Like, he had a shot on goal quite early on. He got another opportunity to just play it to Jackson. Yeah, man played it to Neto. And I'm looking at him thinking, bro, like, usually Palmer would just play it to Jackson because they've got a good relationship. I don't know why he went wide. Do you know what I'm saying? But the rest of the half, most of the time, we will go into the right. And again, Madueke and Gusto just don't have that chemistry, bro. There was a point where Madueke slipped it through to Gusto, and instead of just whipping it across the box, Gusto tried to do some back heel. Yeah, and we just broke down the attack. Do you get it? Every dangerous thing right now, Rants, keeps falling to him. And I like Gusto, bro. I love Gusto. Yeah, he's a player. I like him, right? But I can't be seeing all these opportunities falling to him, bro, when Palmer's right there. Yeah, we've taken Palmer away from his best position, bro. You know what I mean? To try and accommodate Gusto. So that's something that Maresca needs to tweak, in it, because in the big games, that Gusto experiment has flopped. Yeah, against the lesser teams that we've got coming up now, because we've got easier fixtures coming up on paper, it should work. But I'm just sick and tired of seeing constant breaking down of attacks. That's our issue right now. We keep breaking down our attacks, and it hasn't been good enough. You know what I mean? But I thought Caicedo, you know, I thought he had a good game. I think him and Partey were the best midfielders yesterday. Who else am I thinking of? Fofana, amazing performance. I think that was probably his best performance of the season. Obviously, Neto, like I said, best winger on the pitch. Cucurella, bro. Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about.
He played well,
bro. I don't want to hear nothing else about Saka always cooks this guy. It's the biggest myth. Yeah, in the Euros final, Saka didn't do nothing against Cucurella. Last year at the Bridge, Cucurella basically had him most of the game, apart from the little cross. Second half, Saka grew into the game, but majority of the time, Cucurella had him. Yeah, at the Emirates, cool, he cooked him, but that was everyone else was getting cooked as well, bro. It wasn't just Cucurella, you know. So like this thing about Saka always cooks Cucurella, bro. It's a lie. It's a lie. Yesterday, he locked him up, bro. Locked him up.
Can't argue, bro. Can't argue. What about your goalkeeper? I see people getting onto him as well. Obviously, he got beaten there post. In my opinion, he should do better than that. Like, it wasn't a difficult. I don't think it's a difficult save to make.
Nah.
I think it's poor.
It's just
from your keeper,
bro. Like, it's just a broken record though, because next week I'll be telling you something else. You know what I'm saying about him? That's like 4 or 5 goals now where he's cost us. You know what I'm saying? So it is where it is now, isn't it? Maresca needs to drop him. I'm praying he drops him, but it's just not gonna happen, Rants. I don't see it happening, bro. I don't know what it's gonna take for him to get dropped. I don't know. Yeah, and I don't see the club bringing in a new goalkeeper in January because we bought Jorgensen, bro. Do you know what I mean? Until Sanchez gets sold, he's not going anywhere. Yeah, we're not bringing another goalkeeper. We just bought there's a keeper called Penders, a young one. Yeah, apparently he's meant to be the next Courtois and whatnot. He's from Belgium. Yeah, but yeah, this keeper situation, bro. Just give Jorgensen a chance, man. Honestly, can't do any worse than this guy.
I hear that. I flipping hear that, my brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, did you see that we've been linked with Nkunku?
Yeah, I see that.
Do you think there's anything in that?
Do you know what? It's an easy story to sell right now, isn't it? Like Nkunku's getting here you go minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like bringing him on for like 3-4 minutes, Rants. Yeah. What's he really supposed to do? Especially with Arsenal closing down the passing lanes to get to the striker. What's he really gonna do? Do you get it? So it's like we're now going into a period where we're playing against easy opposition. So I'm looking at Maresca. You should now be able to trust these guys, bro. Yeah, you might not wanted to trust them against the bigger sides because off the ball you might not trust them as much. Fair enough. But now we've got Leicester coming up, bro. We've got Brentford coming up. I know Brentford are a good team, but they leave a lot of space in behind, right? We've got teams like Everton and that coming up. Yeah, over that period, I'm expecting to see these man getting more minutes. Felix, bro, I haven't seen this Felix guy in like 4 games now in the Prem. You know what I'm saying? Like Palmer didn't play well yesterday. Just take him off, bro. You know what I mean? Just take him off. So I'm not really looking into the story, innit? Like, if the season carries on like this and he's not getting many minutes and he comes out again in the summer, then cool, fair enough, innit? I'd hear it more. But right now, I think it's just an easy story to sell, man. I'll be real.
Yeah, I hear it. No, but yeah, you're right. You man are right. Christopher Vivell is at Man United, so maybe that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, he brought him in. He signed him. He signed him, bro.
That's what I mean. And that inside number 10 role, I could see Nkunku doing something at United. To be fair, listen, I would absolutely, if it's a possibility, obviously we've given him Sancho on loan. If there's a possibility we could get him on loan, I'd be open to that because he adds quality to our attack. Our attack lacks a lot of quality, man. Rashford and Garnacho aren't at the level. Højlund's not at the level. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need attacking players, bro. And the fact that we let Sancho go and we didn't bring in another attacker, if we could get him in on loan, I think it would make a lot of sense. I don't see Chelsea being open to letting him go, though, because they've got 2 players in each position. And I don't think they're going to want to give that up unless they bring someone else in. And they've already let Sterling go to Arsenal. So,
bro, the issue you've got right now is the signing of Felix. I'm going to be so real. Like, obviously, I like Felix, innit? But if Felix wasn't here and we brought in a striker, Nkunku would be getting minutes in the midfield. That's where he needs to be playing, like behind the striker. But where you've got Felix, he's basically next in line for Jackson. Yeah, but then he's not a striker. Do you get what I'm saying? He can't do the things that Jackson does up top. Yeah, and I was just telling my guys in the group chat, yeah, every time we bring Nkunku on, we need to change how we play. We can't be trying to do this link-up thing with him like Jackson because he's not that. Yeah, what we need to be doing is doing what Man City used to do. Go to the wingers and just whip it in the box. Because in the box, Nkunku's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
But what do you think then? So what you're saying, so what? Like, you don't think you can play into his feet as a false 9?
The thing is, Nkunku is not good with his back to goal. He's not. You know what I mean? He makes it so easy for centre-backs, right? Like when centre-backs play against Nkunku, yeah, they just push up a little bit because they know that he's not going to work them. He's not that physical. He doesn't really stretch the pitch. You know what I mean? Even when he's on the ball, he doesn't just hold it up like Jackson. He ain't got hold up play like Jackson. Yeah, you want Nkunku getting the ball and then now facing the pitch and seeing a striker in front of it to link up with. Do you know what I'm saying? So what I want to see is the team just whipping in crosses on the floor, trying to get it to him in the box. You know what I mean? Because in the box, that guy manages to find time, bro, when there's no time. Yeah, and he's very clinical with his head as well. Do you get it? But this whole link up thing, trying to play the same way with him when Jackson comes off, it just doesn't work. Honestly, it doesn't work, bro. I've seen enough of it to know.
No, fairs. And yeah, he seems to think that Nkunku's getting sold in the summer. It'll be interesting. You know what it is with the João Felix thing? I don't think no coach likes João Felix. I just think, yeah, that, well, not even I think, I know, yeah, in the modern game, yeah, because of how often systems dominate the game, it's very hard to find a position for a player like him. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very, very hard for managers to find a player, a position for him, because he's very, very good on the ball. But unfortunately, in the modern game, yeah, your ability on the ball is secondary now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really about that no more. Like, even Amorim, some of the Amorim quotes, even though we don't even know if they're real, innit, because they didn't come out of his mouth, but someone alluded to the fact that he said that he wants Man United to bring in players with good intensity. Do you know what I'm saying? But intensity is not a technical attribute, it's a physical one. Do you know what I'm saying? And physically, João Felix isn't the biggest, he's not the strongest, he's not the quickest, he's not got the highest work rate. He's just a technician, innit? And if you're a pure technician, yeah, and all your key attributes are technical, there's a lot of managers that are not going to fancy you. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not going to fancy you.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Like, we know Felix is good on the ball, innit? Like, Felix can help progress us from A to B. Because one thing about him, he'll get the ball and he'll just run with it, yeah? And bring everyone forward. That's one thing he does. He wins a lot of fouls. As much as he can improve his finishing, he likes to shoot from outside the box as well. We need to use him more, yeah? Because there's been games where Palmer can come off and he doesn't come off. Like, yes, cool, Palmer can have a moment of brilliance, but if he's not showing it in multiple games, it's time to now look at your bench and say, bro, like, okay, you come on for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. These men keep getting Mickey Mouse minutes, and it's not good. Do you get it? That's what I'm saying, Rants. Like, between now and Christmas, there's going to be a lot of games. A lot of games. That's where I need to see the squad being used.
Yeah. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. You lot paid 52 million for Nkunku. It's mad.
Yeah,
you ain't getting that back.
No, we can run that back. Nkunku's still a top player, bro. We can definitely get at least 50 million for him.
Yeah, I don't think he's a 50 million player. Like, I think he's decent, but
come on. You're only saying that because he's not playing, bro. Nkunku
No. The reason why I say that is the same thing I said about Ugarte. Like, PSG wanted to get back the money that they spent on Ugarte, yeah. And my thing is, if you buy a man and it don't work out for you, yeah, you can't sell me that shit, yeah, at the same price. You know them ones. That's like you buying a pair of crepe, yeah. You know them and you wear them a few times, but you're like, yeah, they're hurting my foot and that. And then you're trying to sell it to me at retail. Like, nah,
yeah,
but the thing is, man, I'm buying at retail, bruv. Like, this is mad. Like, you're gonna have to take the L on that shit, bro.
Do you know what? I would hear that more if he was starting and he was thinking out the place, innit? Then it's like, oh, okay, cool. You have to take a cut. But it's one of them ones where he's not even really getting many opportunities, innit? And like when he does get opportunities in the Conference League, cool, less opposition, but he's still got a bag. When he bags, it's it's less opposition. If he doesn't bag, it's we can't even do it there. He's doing his job. You know what I mean? And I'll be real. When you
we're not going to look at it like that. We're going to look at it like, yo, you don't want him. So it doesn't matter why you don't want him.
That's true. That is true. That is true. That's true. That could bring it down. But you know how we are with players, man. We tend to get money for our players, innit? So I don't see us selling him for less than 50. I'll be real. If we do sell him, I reckon 50 million minimum.
I can't lie, bro. I don't think you should make your money back because it didn't work out. You know that's just the way I see it. It didn't work out, so you shouldn't get your money back. You have to take a little loss on that still. So,
it don't work like that around there, bro. It don't work like that.
Nah, bro, we'll give you 40, blood. You know the ones there, like, yeah, bruv, you pay 50, we'll give you a 40 mil, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
You're up now. I'm seeing your manager come all dripped out in Prada.
I hear that, but we'll give you a 40 mil, like, bruv, listen, because he's a young G. That's why we ain't got no dusty Ten Hag no more. Do you know what I mean? Man's all there in his 50s and that with his dusty suit, blood. Man's recycling garms and that. I see man on holiday in the same garms he took the Sky Sports pictures in. It's all dusty. You see what I'm saying? Now man got a young drippy manager, bro. So
make sure nothing comes out like man like Coot, you know. You know what I'm saying? He's a young one, this guy. Don't get too, I better not see, bro, any of these Portuguese APs and that he's been going to and that, you know what I'm saying? Don't let any of that come out, you know? You know what I mean? He's a young one. This guy ain't even 40 yet, is he?
He's 39. He's 39.
Yeah, I know he goes out. The
young G, bro, man's on the sidelines, yeah, in night techs and that. I see man just there, bro. He's a G.
When I saw the Prada bag and that, I was laughing. I was like, and the Prada crep.
Yeah, he's a cold brother still. You know what I'm saying? He's a cold brother. I just like his temperament, bro. He just seems bare calm. Do you know what I'm saying? Calm, calculated. And the fact that he came in and we found out straight away Van Nistelrooy weren't staying, it's wavy blood. And what I like about his aura as well, like, it's like them man dropped the video of him coming in and you notice, yeah, that everyone else dressed down, blood. I see Ashworth in a little jumper and that. You know, them ones there. It's no stiff old man thing. Like, everyone just looks relaxed. You know what I mean? Man, them in jumpers and jeans and that. That's what I want to see.
Even all giddy, innit? Yeah, you, Saeed, all you man right now.
Giddy, I'm relaxed, bro, because I understand, yeah, like how important communication is in football. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, bro. And he speaks very well, yeah. And he
speaks good English. He does.
He's got a real calm confidence. Do you know what I mean? Without coming across bare arrogant. Do you know what I'm saying? He just seems very, very calm and assured in it. And I think that's going to translate to the players and it's going to translate to the pitch. Because even when you look at the way Erik ten Hag speaks, bruv, he always seems stressed and that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's always mad forced and it's uncomfortable and it's
not natural. Yeah.
It's like a robot malfunctioning, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you can't even make me feel comfortable listening to you, how the fuck do the players feel having to listen to you every single day? You know what I'm saying? It's almost kind of like it's a blessing for Amorim that he's coming after such a shit manager, because now everything that he does, yeah, no matter how basic it is going to seem amazing, bro.
100%, bro. You know what I'm saying? You lot feel like you've struck gold right now because of how bad the manager was. Yeah, but I kept saying, bro, Rants, bro, me and you can go in there, yeah, get a little 100 bags a year, and we'll do a better job than Ten Hag. I'm telling you. Me and you, bro, I'll go to the ops for the piece.
But we seen it with Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy didn't do no coaching. He just literally just went, all right, cool, reset. Do you know what I mean? Reset back to the first season, 4-2-3-1, double pivot. Don't press too high up. Just keep your shape, bro. Like, he didn't need to coach that, bro. Anyone could have done that. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the reality, bro. Like, when I look at what Amorim's got to do right now, his first press conference is going to be a breath of fresh air, bro. It's just like when man them are in toxic relationships, blood, and then they meet a new thing and she just wants to cook you dinner. Man are happy to get a hot meal, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because you was getting home and your gal weren't cooking for you and that. She was screwing you and it was all long, blood. You know them. You was walking a long way home because you didn't want to see her and that. And then when you come in, she's moaning and before you've even taken off your coat and that. This is what
they're staying late at work and that.
But that's what I'm saying. The bar's on the floor right now. As soon as he does one decent press conference here, man are gonna be like, oh, bro, this is the best thing in the world because we have suffered, bro. This is the reality. It's been so bad. This bread just comes out and tells us exactly what he's gonna do. It's a breath of fresh air. It's like Maresca. Maresca just comes out and he made it abundantly clear, like, yo, Nkunku and Jackson are my 9s. Do you know what I'm saying? Palmer and Felix are my 10s. Like Noni and Neto are my wingers on that side, and Sancho and Mudryk are my wingers on that side. Like, he just said, yo, this is where these men are gonna play. This is their position. This is what I want them to do. Like, nothing long, bro. And just that straight talking and that, bro. We've been dying for something like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, 100%, man. You don't like managers that, bro. I hate managers that make things sound wishy-washy and they do the whole media training thing. And obviously, I don't want my manager to be constantly giving away tactics and all of these things, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But end of the day, you want a bit of clarity, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, one key component for a manager, bro, is you have to be able to speak well. Yeah, you have to be able to come into a room and people actually respect you. Because you got to a point where the journalists, bro, they don't respect that Ten Hag guy. So imagine how the players felt. You know what I'm saying? Every time he walked in, so look at this.
They started to bully him towards the end of his tenure, bro. Their man was sticking it on him, bro. They were pressuring him. You could see it.
every time, and he would always deflect and go back to the trophies. That's all he could do, innit? So for me, looking at it objectively, you know, as an outsider, I mean, I'm actually intrigued to see what Amorim does, because I know there's going to be a lot of man on the chopping block, and it'll be interesting to see who those guys are going to be. You know what I'm saying? Luke Shaw ain't handling this system, bro. Yeah,
no, he's dusted, bro, because he can only really play left centre back in this system, and I think he'd be a decent left centre back in this system. I'll be honest, but
he would.
He doesn't deserve another chance because he's pissed us around too much and he's on too much money. He's on a good 200 bags, blood. This is why he's got to leave.
I swear he's got like 4 years left in his contract.
He's on the Chilwell thing. I think he's got 3 more years or something, because he got a new deal. I think he got a new deal 2 seasons ago or something. He's on that Chilwell money, and that's why we have to get rid of him. And it's one of them ones where I think that the manager's not gonna. He's not gonna feel no way to get rid of man, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's gonna want to do it his way. And you know what? He showed he meant business, brother. Listen, this brother touched foot down in Manny, and within 2 hours, Ruud van Nistelrooy was gone, blood. You know them, man. So
that's the right decision, though. That is the right decision.
Not only is it the right decision, I just wish Darren Fletcher was gone as well, blood.
He's still there.
Yeah, Darren Fletcher's kind of not part of the Ten Hag stuff because Fletcher was there before, innit? Fletcher's kind of part of the infrastructure above that, so he's not a part of that. But I would fuck him.
I suppose a technical director or something like that.
Some bullshit, bro. I'd fuck him off anyway. Do you know what I mean? But the long and short of it is, yeah, it's great the fact that he's come in, yeah, and he's got rid of him straight away, because it shows, yeah, that like, fuck, why long it out? You know them ones that it shows that he's a decisive brother, because he could have come in and he could have tiptoed around it and said, oh, we need to have meetings and nah, bro, I know I don't want you here, so we don't need to draw this out. We don't need to drag it out. You can dip today. You know what I'm saying? So
let's cut to the chase, Ruud. Let's cut to the chase. I think, yeah, you know, thanks for your services and that. You know, you finished off by battering Leicester as well, but I've got my people then. You know what I'm saying? I've got my people then. It's as simple as that, bro. There's nothing. It's nothing personal. It's just it's business. Yeah, it's as simple as that.
He has to wait for his work permit so he could officially coach on grass. Yeah, they could have said, "Oh, we're keeping Ruud van Nistelrooy here until the visa comes." He said, "No, you can go now, brother. You know what I'm saying? You can go now. It's cool."
How are Burnley getting on right now? Because I know they wanted Ruud, in it. They wanted to hire him. Yeah. How are they getting on right now?
I don't know how Burnley are getting on, you know. But, bro, Roma just sacked their manager, so Ruud might be in for that job. Who knows?
Let me check, bro. Championship table right now. Let's see where Burnley are, people. Yeah, Burnley, they're 4th. All right, they're sitting on 27 points, and they're 4 off the top. Sunderland are top, with Sheffield and Leeds 3rd. Yeah, they're not doing badly. You know, it'll be interesting to see where he goes as well. But yeah, Amorim, bro, I don't know much about this guy, innit? Like I saw him obviously their game against City. City are vulnerable for everyone right now. I'll be real. So he still had to do a job. But I still need to see more for me to say, oh, this is a top manager. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear it. Someone in the chat said that Roma are looking at Mancini. That would be a good signing for them. Mancini's a top manager.
Where's he now?
No, he was in the Middle East, innit? And I think he's left. So I think he was there and he took Yaya Toure there, I believe. I think him and Yaya Toure was one of them Middle Eastern. I think he was the national team manager for one of those one of the Middle Eastern countries, I believe.
Some of these guys have just disappeared, innit? Like even Avram Grant, bro. This guy was, I think he's still managing Zambia. You know, let me check.
Yeah, Saudi national team.
Yeah. Man, like Avram Grant, he's still Zambian manager.
Really?
What a guy, bro. He's a Zambian manager. Yeah.
Zambia, you know.
He's managing Zambia, bro. Yeah. I've had him at Chelsea. I've had him at Zambia now.
Bro, how does Zambia even afford to pay someone like Avram Grant?
Hey, chill. Trying to go to my country, you know. Relax.
No, but I'm saying, like, how much do these international managers actually make, bro? Like, just out of curiosity, because, you know, like, Arteta's on big dough. You know,
still got the AFCON money, man. Won AFCON in 2012. You feel me?
Yeah, but did they pay you though? You know. Bro, I'm just saying, bro, because I know what these Jamaican men are doing, bro, and them man got to pay for their own flights. So I don't know what them African men are doing. You know them ones, but I'm just saying, bro. You know what I mean? I know how the thing's set, Rude boy. Do you know what I'm saying? When I say Leon Bailey and them man say they have to pay for their own flight, and them man are getting an email the day of the flight and that. Do you know what I'm saying? And them things. I don't know what going for Zambia, bro.
Do you know what? I just googled it now. Yeah, it's saying he signed a 2-year contract with a monthly salary of about $25,000 a month.
25.
I guess about 25,000. Oh, so we've got peas then, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, up like
25K a month is decent. I can't
25
lie.
bags a month, bro.
And that's
And
not
he's
full
and
time
right now. Yeah, bro. And right now he's eating some nice. You know, if you go Zambia, bro. Yeah, you know Megan and Harry. They love Zambia. You know, if you go there, you can have some nice barbecue, bro. Yeah, the weather's nice. You can visit. You know, the what do you call it? The safari and whatnot, bro. He's living good right now. 25K a month in Zambia
with little black kids to make themselves feel better, blood. I ain't even trying to see that right now. I don't know, blood. I don't really know, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's one of them ones. He's not living there though. Do you know what I mean? Avram Grant. I'm assuming he's not living there. Do you know what I mean?
Probably is. Okay, Iceman say, allow this Zambia talk.
If he's living in Zambia on 25 bands, yeah, he's living like a millionaire. He's living like a millionaire if he's actually living
that's
there.
Racks. That's Racks over there still. I can't lie.
Yeah, but I don't think he's living there though. You know what I'm saying? 300 bags a year living there? Nah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure he's not living there, but yeah, that's mental, man. But I don't know then. If Mancini's going Roma, I don't know. But Reed's all right, man. The bottom line is, like, I like a lot the way that United have dealt with this situation. They sacked the manager. Within a day, we knew who the new manager was, and it was agreed. Do you know what I'm saying? They went back and they got the rest of his staff, like, almost immediately. Do you know what I'm saying? They paid the extra money to waiver the 30-day kind of whatever it was. Like, you had to wait in it, like a waiting period or something like that. They've done all the right things. He's decided he don't want Reed to stay. They haven't forced him to keep anyone. And in previous times with Man United, yeah, where managers have come in, the club have kind of told managers that you have to have certain members of staff. Do you know what I'm saying? I remember when Jose came in, they gave him, I think, Michael Carrick, they gave him, because he said he didn't want Ryan Giggs because Ryan Giggs was there in it, but he said he don't want to work with Giggs. So they gave him Carrick. Like, they've always been kind of giving people to work with. So the fact that they've let him bring his whole team, yeah, there's like 6 man or something like that. It's a good sign. It's a good sign they're going to let him do things his way. They're going to back him and they're going to recruit for him. Obviously with the interest of the club, but they're going to recruit for him. So I think the signs are very positive, man.
No, 100%, man. I think United need to get out of this thing of this sentimental thing and, you know, trying to hang on to the good old times. And
you man have dashed away bare your old players. I swear Czech's gone now, isn't he?
Yeah, Czech's gone, bro. Czech, as soon as the new owners came in, he was one that left, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, he left, Marina left. You know what I mean? So there's times, bro, like, you've got to make new memories and new legends. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to move on like that. You can't be, oh yeah, these were the guys that were, you know, they were there in the glory days. They know what it means, bro. Like, football has moved on from when they were playing and when they were managing and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get with the modern times, bro, and upgrade. You know what I mean? So I think United are doing good things in it right now. I'll be real. Obviously, they made some mistakes. They kept Ten Hag for too long. They should have sacked him in that summer. But I'm going to have the same energy I had for Clearlake, bro. It's not too far gone to rectify mistakes, yeah? At the beginning of everything, even Man City's owners, bro, I was young at the time. Social media weren't really a thing. But if I do some digging now, I'm sure I'll find where they made mistakes at the beginning. Do you know what I mean? And now, look how they've dominated football for the past, 10 years or whatever it is. Do you know what I'm saying? So you learn from your mistakes, innit? Obviously, you don't want them to be making too many mistakes, but it seems like they're getting things into play, innit? They've got a serious manager now. United definitely have a shot for top 4. I don't think you'll get it, Rants. I'll be real. I think you'll get top 6. But
yeah, same.
Anyone saying that United can't get top 4 is mad, bro. They're 4 points behind us. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest. Don't be surprised if this manager comes in, does a mad thing, and we get top 4. However, I'm not putting that as something that I think is a necessity. Yeah, given the fact that he's coming without a preseason, none of these players are his players. Apart from Ugarte, you could argue he's coached before, but it's not his players. He's coming in to implement a system, and coming in to implement a system without a preseason is difficult. And without a preseason, without your players, do you know what I mean? Like, it's asking a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? If it was just a manager, if the club was already ran properly, and it was a manager just taking on from the previous manager that played a similar style, and it was a like for like swap, yeah, I would be saying top 4. Do you know what I'm saying? However, because of the circumstances he finds himself in, and because of the amount of change that he has to make, I don't think that should be a pressure that he needs to worry about. But at the same time, if he delivered it, I would not be in the slightest surprise, because I rate him that highly.
I think what it is, if he gets top 6, obviously United, you want to be in the top 4 as a bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like top 4 is not a trophy, but you want to be in there, innit? But you have to be real. Like obviously, right now we've improved. We're far along in our journey. Our style of play suits a lot of the players that we've got. Whereas you guys, you're gonna be still trying to weed some people out. January, you might buy some players. Obviously, in the summer there'll be a lot of people to leave as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the teams above you right now, the likes of obviously us, you know, Arsenal, Liverpool, and that. Obviously, Man City, we're still better than you right now, innit? You know what I mean? And for me, I feel like it's gonna take a lot of mistakes for us to finish below you, because I just think overall we've got better players than you, right? And as it is right now, we've got a better system, we've got a better structure than you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't see you guys finishing above me right now, innit? I can't lie.
But saying that, you say you got a better system and a better structure than us.
As it is,
I don't think we've had an opportunity to see our structure at work yet. Do you know what I mean? I think you're further.
This is brilliant. This is brilliant, by the way.
I think you're further down your development than us, further ahead in your journey. So I think it's too early to say. No,
the facts are there though. We've actually got a style of play at the minute. Like you haven't got a manager, bro. So
but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you're further down your journey.
That's what I mean.
That's what I'm saying. So it's too early to say that yours is better, but yours is definitely it's marinated longer. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that we have a system at the minute, innit? And we're obviously third for a reason. Like, yes, cool. You know, there's only 4 points between 13th and 4th. Fair enough. But I'd rather be sitting in 3rd going into the break than sitting in 10th. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'd rather be. You know, and like I said, we've got some good fixtures coming up. We've just come out of a tough run, bro. Newcastle, Arsenal, United, Liverpool. I expected 7 points minimum, and I only saw 5. So it's very, very clear to see where we went wrong, innit? You know what I mean? Like last week, bro. I'm sorry, Rants. Old Trafford or not, we should be going there and doing a lot better than what we did.
I agree. You should.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but we stopped you from playing. And we did it. We did well defensively. Do you know what I mean? So
defensively, you're not bad. Even yesterday, bro. Like,
no, we're not bad defensively at all.
No, you're not. You're not. Like in the second half yesterday, bro. You just let Leicester have the ball and you just defended well, innit? You know what I mean? Because you just knew that they didn't really have that quality. So it was good game management. Good game management yesterday, man.
No, 100%. But yeah, Morgan Rogers, very good player, bro. This was long overdue, man. He's been one of the best English players in the league this season, and I'll be real, like this was long overdue. I'll be honest, this call up. Is it in place of someone else, or is it just an additional call up? I don't really understand.
No, there's a couple men that aren't going, innit? Saka won't go.
Oh yeah, so probably some people have pulled out, maybe.
Yeah, some people will definitely pull out. I don't like Grealish. Is he fit? Right? I don't think he's gonna get. Actually, he got called up, innit? Grealish got called up.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Grealish got called up. But yeah, Rogers is a baller, man. I saw him last season. Obviously, we played Middlesbrough in the Carabao Cup. And yeah, when they came to the bridge, obviously we battered them, but he scored, bruv. Came off the bench, scored a banger. Yeah, he's a baller. He's a baller, bruv.
Nah, that's crazy. Yo, big up everyone inside, man. 500 light target, man. The lights are way lower than they should be, bruv. We're like, what, 180 away. So run that up, man. You got a show coming up today, haven't you?
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna go live at 8 o'clock today, people. Obviously tomorrow I usually go live on Tuesday, but I'm actually gonna be at Rival Tears. I've got an event tomorrow, yeah. So I'm gonna be there with Roms and whatnot. See, meet with Saeed and them lot as well. But yeah, today 8 o'clock, people. Blue Diaries on my channel, man. Come through.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be there as well tomorrow. I think I might pass through still. So.
Oh, you be there, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. You know what I mean? But I don't go outside, blood. So you know I mean, it's one of them ones. I told my brother I'll roll. So do you know?
Your brother's gonna be there, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
yeah.
All things equal, I'll probably be there. Do you know what I mean? Unless I decide I'll wake up in the morning, I can't be asked, but I think I'll probably be there. You know
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll see you tomorrow, man. What do you think of this David Koo thing before we finish up?
I think it's normal, bro. Do you know what I mean? Referees ain't supposed to like managers. Like I don't see the point. If you asked any ref like their real opinion, yeah, because they're human beings, most of them probably didn't like Ferguson, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Most of these refs probably think, now look at this guy walking around like he owns the place and that, tapping his watch and that with his stupid chewing gum. That's how they'll talk. You know the ones there, like, why are we gonna pretend? Well, you're gonna pretend that most of these refs liked us. You know what I'm saying? Like bare people used to say, oh, he used to get bare added time and that these man was scared of him and all these. Bruv, listen, I can tell you for free, these man never liked him, bro. Because he used to cuss all them man down. He used to cuss them man out in the post-match. He used to cuss them during the game. There's no way that they liked him. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no way that they liked him. So, like, expecting another human being to not have an opinion on another human being is just not realistic. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's mad though. It's mad to get yourself back like that on camera. What an idiot, bro.
It's just dumb. That's the worst bit. The worst bit of all of it, is that he said it on camera. That's the only bad thing about it. Like, it's all right to not like Klopp, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's like, bro, I could tell he was a bit of a waste man, bro. The way he would get angry and that, and he's bare arrogant and that, bro. I remember that. I think it was the Conte handshake thing, bro. That was mad. Like, I was busting up. Or was it Tuchel?
That was Tuchel. That was Tuchel.
Tuchel, innit?
That was Tuchel. That was Tuchel and Conte. We drew that game.
Tuchel and Conte, yeah. Even then, when they done that as well, the Tuchel and Conte thing, when I saw the Tuchel thing, I could tell Tuchel was a waste man as well. You know them, man.
Tuchel's a G.
Nah, but he's an idiot though. Like, I remember when my man done the celebration thing and pulled his hamstring and that. Allow it, man. Like, you know
Klopp,
them.
Yeah.
Was being a dickhead, bro. I could tell, bruv. When I could look at managers, I could just tell if they're dickheads or they're not dickheads. It's the reality, bro. And Klopp is one of the sorest losers, bro. He's a dickhead. It's clear, but he's the manager that you would love to play for, because if he's your gaffer, he's cool. But for everyone else, he's a prick. Yeah, you know,
prick.
Like
Yeah.
There's a man like that. Tuchel's the same. Do you know what I'm saying? You could tell if you play for him, he's a cool brother. But otherwise, he's a bit of an idiot. Do you know what I mean?
But every time I see
the kind of rare, his own players don't like him, and no one else likes him, but he wins. You know, like that. It's just.
But whenever I see Koo, I just see Wallace, blood. You know Wallace from Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and
I
Gromit.
swear, it looks like Wallace.
Yeah, bro.
He actually looks like Wallace, you know. I swear to God, bro. I thought it was AI. Because Saeed was playing the video, I was watching it earlier, on Midday Live, and I'm like, nah, surely not. Like, because he looks high, innit? It looks like he's not, like, right, innit? Do you get it? But I watched it again, and I'm like, yo, like, yeah, that's an absolute howler, bro. And the thing is, how is he even in some living room of some random kid, like some guy, and legit sharing who he doesn't like and that on camera? Like, you're right. It was definitely high. I think he was high, or drunk.
But all drunk, man, or both. You know the ones. It's like he got caught slipping in it, and I don't think he should lose his job because he got caught slipping. I just think he should get suspended. Do you know what I'm saying? Send man on a course and that, like when you get caught speeding and that. You know them ones. Just put
the
man.
Thing is, I don't know. Like, obviously, look, end of the day, all these refs, bro, behind closed doors and that,
they all support teams and they all don't like certain man. What can you do?
Of course, but obviously, it's like if you've got that on camera and you bring him back, you kind of have to look at it and say, oh, the integrity of the game.
No, you just keep him away from Liverpool games, bro. You know what I mean?
I agree. But I'm saying these are the conversations that people are gonna start having, and then before you know it, there'll be another decision. It'll be like, oh yes, because this guy don't like my manager, and this guy don't like my manager, and this guy don't like this player.
And it's also Klopp's not there now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He basically said he's a prick. And
no, but he bottled that penalty decision against Watkins as well. For me, that's a fucking pen, Rants. I don't know what you think about that decision, but for me, he bottled it, bro, because he fucked up. He fucked up in your game when he gave West Ham the penalty, because he was the ref that game as well, right? The other day when Konate fouled Watkins, for me, that's a pen. That was a pen, bro.
Him being incompetent, doesn't mean that he's got no integrity and he'll cheat. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Now, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he hasn't got integrity. I'm just saying if they bring him back, people will start to question the integrity of the PGMO. It's PGMLO, isn't it? That or suspended him. We'll see what happens, innit? We'll see what happens. But I'll be real. just bring him back, man. Like, it is where it is, bro. A lot of these refs, that's how they feel. That's how they
Bro,
feel, man.
listen, a suspension is a suspension. If a man asked me, Rants, like, bro, listen, I'm at YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't like everyone in YouTube. You know them ones there. If man asked me my honest opinion about certain man, I'll tell you that man are pussies. Do you know what I mean? This is the reality. Do you know what I mean? But all human beings, we're not gonna like everyone. We're not gonna see eye to eye with everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't believe, that the manager's feelings towards Jurgen Klopp, means that he's more or less likely to do X, Y, Z, bro. It comes down to integrity, bro. As a referee, your job is to just call what you see. That's it. When you stop calling what you see, then you're taking into account the integrity of the man, and you call him man a cheat, blood. And if you can't prove that he's ever cheated anywhere, that's not grounds to sacking someone, because it's speculation.
Facts. I think you'll get a slap on the wrist, innit? And you probably won't ref any Liverpool games. That's what it is. It's just embarrassing for him.
You can do that. Embarrassing for him.
If he comes, when he comes back, he's gonna get.
You get chanted at a few grounds.
Yeah.
About him and that, and then he'll get over it. Like,
and he'll get over. That's what happens, bro. He'll get a few chances, and that'll be the end of it. Look at fucking Zuma. For a while, they'll cooking Zuma guy
about the cap thing. Yeah, no one's doing that no more.
No one's doing that shit no more. It stopped after a minute. That's what happens, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it'll be interesting. Man.
That's it. So yeah, the game is the game, people. Like, it's a minor. These things happen, innit? So I'm not really I'm not of the opinion that he needs to lose his job over that bullshit, bro, because I just don't think it's necessary. I just think a suspension and obviously a ban from officiating Liverpool games just because, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's...
you'll get assaulted if he does that, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So just keep him away from Liverpool and we're good. So
he's accepted that it's genuine now, yeah? I see JB said it in the chat.
No, accepts the viral video is in fact genuine. Of course, you're gonna accept it, bro. Like,
no, because at first he said it was AI.
So I would have said it was AI, blood. You know what I mean? That's what Johnny Minerals done, blood. I would have said it was AI, blood. I would have said it was AI as well, blood. I said, what are you talking about, man? Do you know what I mean? I didn't give them authorization to use my face, blood. You know them ones there, like, that's crazy. What's man talking about, bro? Do you know what I mean? I just said, right. I said, bro, that looks real, blood. I'd have come out saying that looks real, blood. Whoever made that video, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Court case on that.
Oh god, yeah.
I'll take them to court.
No, that's funny. That's funny, bruv. But good show, man. That flew by.
No, trust me. Man said it's real, but you don't remember. That guy was high as a kite, bruv. You know them way there. Like, it is what it is, innit? So I can't lie, man. Big up everyone in the chat. We're gonna redirect to Planet Faz. You know what I mean? He's already live right now. Make sure you run up the lights as well. Let's get to the 500 target that we had for the show, people. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we'll catch you guys tomorrow.